Welcome everybody to Love Elemental and Happy New Year. Today is January 1st, 2024. Welcome to all our new viewers and welcome back to those who have been watching us for some time. We are a supportive community that inspires individuals to awaken to their inner light, living their truth and celebrating the divine interconnectedness of all beings. This is the third consecutive year Sue and I have hosted a New Year channeling from the United Souls of Heaven and Earth, bringing forth to humanity messages for the upcoming year, messages of love, of hope, and empowerment on your journey towards self-love. Please like, share, and follow our page as we are dedicated to raising the frequency as we bring in the love of New Earth. You will find much more information, teachings, meditations, and handcrafted jewelry at our website at www.love-elemental.com. We would like to start by explaining who are the United Souls of Heaven and Earth. The United Souls, also known as the Us, are a collective of over 2,500 non-physical spiritual teachers. They have told us that they reside in between the 9th and the 12th dimension. Through Sue's unique ability to trance channel, they communicate messages which are not only profound, but you may also feel their energetic presence as they adjust our frequency, pouring forth an energy of pure love, which resonates with us at a cellular level. Their guidance is always channeled through the utmost love and compassion, providing clarity, healing, and inspiration to individuals seeking guidance and growth. With that, I would like to introduce Love Elemental's co-creator, world-class Trance Channel, and inspirational teacher. Welcome, Sue.
Thank you, Heidi. What a beautiful introduction. Thank you very much.
Before we start to hear from the Us, I invite you to please like, share, and follow. Let's sit back, relax, take a deep breath, and enjoy this year's New Year's message from the United Souls of Heaven and Earth.
Okay, well, with that, I'm just going to get a little sip here and clear my throat. Pardon me. And I'm going to allow the United Souls of Heaven and Earth to bring forth their message. We are here. We are here. We are here. We are here. Good day. Good day, beloved friends of us. Some of you have come before us in times gone by, and you are familiar with the who of us. And for others, on this day of days, you come forth as brand new friends. And we say to each one of you, welcome. Welcome to this time, space, time. On your maps of life, each one of you has your own individual journeyscape, roadmap indeed. And we are honored to be part of that journey, even for a few moments together on this day. It matters not really what day you happen to find us. We are going to be in a recorded form. So we expect to have a long-lasting experience, and some may find us tomorrow, and some may find us today. It matters not what day you find us, but it does matter that when you find us, you must know that we are offering on to each one of yous the frequency of us, which is indeed the frequency of love. We see that many of your hearts shine when the spirit and cadence of the word love is sung upon your ears, but for others, you grimace and you find reasons to become uncomfortable with the word love and all of its associated properties. We see that each one's of you in the times gone by have known the experience of love from the human being having a human experience. But we see foremost that the experience of love from the perspective of the human being human, it often causes some disturbance, and it is not always friendly. And you might wonder, why, oh, why would I want to sit in a frequency of love when in times gone by that caused me suffering and it caused me sorrow? We want you to know, beautiful friends, that the love that we are and that we speak of and from, it is a love that is not, it has not been twisted about from any human being perspectives. All of those perspectives are valuable and they are valid, for each one of them allows each of you to become more of who you became to become. But it does not always feel comfortable, we see. And we want you to know that the love of us, it is the love of the all that is all. We come forth as a representation of the co-creative force of creation, you see. For love is indeed the creative force of life. And so we do not want you to become tangled up or feel ill at ease when we speak of the love of us. It is not the kind of love that will cause you to feel less than, beautiful friends. Oh no. The love of us will always cause you to feel more than and greater than you have ever known and more than you have ever dreamt to be, you see. For there are only the limiting, indeed, the limiting beliefs of you that can cause the consternation and it can cause the catching up in the love story of you. Each of you has a storybook of you, and we are inviting each one of you to turn it into a love story. For if you would begin on this day, a brand new day indeed, and if you would begin on this day to write love into your story, the kind of love that calls forth the flowers to bloom and blossom, the kind of love that calls forth all that grows up towards the light, you see. It is the force of love that is the force of creation. And we are here to let each one of you know that you are emanations of light, having a physical human being human experience. And oh, what an assortment of experiences you are so willing to experience. But when you look in the mirror and you see who you see, we want you to look beyond that for a moment, if it be your will, and look to the light in your eyes. And it is in that light that you will begin to see who you really are is so much more than you see when you look in the mirror. You are emanations of the all that is all. The creative force of love is your birthright. It is who you are. And we have come forth at this time, space, time to call all who wish to come forth and join us as we remind your minds and your beautiful hearts waken up to the true story of each one of yous. It is a story of love, so much love and so much magnificence. Never, ever again would you look in the mirror with a frown or a furrow in those beautiful brows of yours. Never again would you utter a word of discontent upon you. You are magnificent, you are radiant, and you are powerful co-creators in this dance of life. And so, what do we want to tell each one of you on this first day of the year on the calendar of life of so many? Our message is very simple and yet very complicated for so many. But let's keep it simple. You are known by us. And when you look around at the world you occupy, and it feels fraught with fright, we see what you see, and we see that often you do not like what you are seeing. Forced to look into directions that seemingly are not doings, the kind of doings that you would be doing, seemingly doings of others who are determined to undo all that has ever been done up. We see that there are pockets of disturbance that seem to keep popping up and not ever finding a soft place to take a rest. We see that the airwaves are filled with words, often words that oppose one another in seeming form. You become confused often, and you are always looking for a way to find the way. And it seems like there are so many ways. It becomes It becomes heavy sometimes, beautiful friends of us. But we want you to know on this day of days, there is another way. And we are delighted to bring forth this other way. It is indeed not a new way, but it is an other way. We want each one of you, if it be your will, to begin each day with a short, sweet, simple exercise. We want to place your hands upon your heart, and we want you to breathe in 3 times, breathing in once, and again. And once more. And we want you to feel with that breath, we want you to feel for a moment the magnificence of you. And we want you to take a moment and appreciate you. If you cannot find but one reason to appreciate you, let us give you an idea. Appreciate the breath of you, for it is our promise that so long as you have the breath, you are able to physically adjust your reality no matter who you are and no matter where you are. You are living, breathing frequency adjusters, and you live in a frequency-based reality. And so as you change your frequency even a little bit, the reality that looks back upon you begins to shift and change. Perhaps it is subtle at first. Indeed, yes, it is. But if you would be willing to more and more and more step into the greatness of you, and that means appreciating you and loving you, then you will find that not only the world that you occupy and your environment, but the greater world at large will begin to reflect upon you. Stories and scenarios and situations that you enjoy to read, to know, to experience, you see. The morning light, we just want you to appreciate you and appreciate that breath, or that breath allows you, beautiful friends of us, it allows you to assert your sovereignty and your dominion over your own co-creative potency. It begins with you, each one's of yous. Do not look here and there and try to adjust the realities of others, believing that yours will then become soothed and settled. If it does, it will be temporary. You cannot adjust another and find the satisfaction that you seek for long. So much sweeter to begin to appreciate the who of you and begin to take a look at your story and where you have sown seeds that have not provided the greatest harvest, well, we invite each one of you on this day of days to begin to plant seeds of appreciation of and for you. And it is our promise, when we sit together in 1 year's time from now, that harvest of you and for you, well, it will be magnificent. There are so many scenarios on planet Earth right now that are wanting your attention, that are wanting you to look in their direction. And when you do, you feel often, you feel a little bit less than. We are inviting you to look away from all that causes you to feel less than. Look into the mirror and look into the light of those eyes. And if you cannot see it, then you must begin to speak favor, and it will shine back upon you. And you will see you looking back upon you in a way that you have never seen you before, you see. It might seem like such a simple, a simplistic exercise that often our beautiful friends do not believe there is much merit in that which is so simple. It was never meant to be so hard. And we are wanting you all to know that it is all right to take it easy with us and to just appreciate the breath and to know that the force of breath is the force of co-creative potency. Do not worry what is going on in others' backyards. Do not feel like you must run to the rescue of all of the others. You will become war-torn and tattered if you all are running to put out everyone else's fires. So much more potent if you will remember who you are. Reclaim the you of you. Sit in sweet pause each day and just appreciate the breath, and you will reclaim so much potency and power, and you will reclaim your own authority over your experience. You will gain ground, friends, and you will begin to see your life light up and the corridors of chaos begin to close behind you. There are many of you who are wondering how you will walk another step because you are so wearied. We can see this, and we want you all to know that there is and has been a great deal of energetic impulsing that is coming from on nigh. It is coming from the great central sun. It is coming from different parts of your universe. And it is coming and it is measurable. your scientists are seeing to that. They're all wondering what they are seeing, but indeed they are seeing it. And we want you to know that the time is upon this planet, that you are all ready to awaken into your own magnificence. Worry not about those who are seemingly determined to be part of the chaos factor indefinitely. Those old programs and those old miasms, those are no longer the ones with the potency, you see. It is our promise that good times are part of the equation for this year for all of you. If you will be willing to open your hearts to all of the good times that life has to offer. The more you seek, the more you will find, beautiful friends of us. We often remind our human friends, and we will remind once more, to be brave. And if you cannot be brave, be patient. And if you cannot be patient, be kind. And begin with you. Begin with you. There are so many opportunities that await your arrival, beautiful friends of us, each one of you. You have been looking and you have been wondering and you have been wandering. And some of you are a few short steps away, and for others, there is a little more to the journey yet ahead. But you are all finding your way. And today is a good day to be alive with the breath. Take that breath and create an experience for you that is based in appreciation. Begin to appreciate moment to moment, no matter where you stand or sit or lay or rest or play or don't. If you will begin to practice and articulate appreciation, it is our promise to each one of you that you will begin to experience more and more and more that you wish to appreciate. Beautiful friends, go forth and shine, for it is your time to shine and to rise and to rise and to shine. Be kind to one another. Do not scowl when you can smile. The frequency of the smile is so much broader of a bandwidth of love than the frequency of the scowl. So much nicer to lighten and lift and raise it all up. It begins with you, each of you. You are so dearly loved by us. We love you, we love you, we love you. We are here and we are forevermore a part of this picture of yous. Lovingly loving is us. Good day.
Good day. And thank you everyone for joining us. Both Sue and I would like to wish everyone all the peace, abundance, joy, and love in 2024. We invite you to join our Love Elemental community by following us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, where you'll receive daily inspiration and connect with like-minded souls. We also have our website where you can book readings, group readings, join our email list, find new videos, and check out our handcrafted jewelry. We love you. We love you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.